YouTube? I'm here with my family, my kids, my daughter and son, and my little backpack I made to carry my weapons. Or I shouldn't say I made it, I customized it to fit my needs. This will be my final review on my SkyJiro forge. So I'm hoping to be getting some new weapons soon. But I'm going to be cutting some pine trees today to see what we can do. I'm going to start with the small one first. This will be the first wood I've actually cut with this. So bear with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start up at the top and just work my way down. Like
with the jugs that you've done? The water jugs?
Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Remember what I said?
Oh.
Wait until the end of the recording before you ask any questions. Get back, son. Go by Sissy, please.
Come on, baby. Gonna get hurt. Have to stay out of the way.
Get back.
Come on, Zayden. Right here.
Okay. Keep focused, Sayana. You got the camera, so you need to stay still, okay? Wow, that was a little too easy.
Ooh.
It's my turn then.
Just gotta check, you know what I'm saying? Still good. That's pretty low. I don't know if I want to go any lower than that. You hear that? SkyJiro forge. Listen. That's my crack in my handle that I called and told you guys about. You guys try to blame on me. I don't know. You remember that? When it was like that before I even, you know, I didn't do it. If I did, I would rightfully admit my wrong. But I'm just saying, you guys sent me a bad handle. You hear that? That shouldn't be happening. Okay, now we're gonna move to a bigger tree. So I'm cutting live trees. You focus on me?
Yeah.
I'm cutting live trees, but there are trees that are dwarfed and in the midst of bigger trees that are gonna drown it out and kill it anyways. So I don't see the harm in doing that.
Nice landscape up here.
Diana, come over here. I want you to come right over here. On the other side of this tree right here.
Okay. Right here?
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. See, show them the tree and the area that it's in. It's a bad area. It's the only reason why I'm cutting these trees. So I don't want to hear no grief about it. See if I can take it here. Actually, let's see. So I come stand over here, just in case.
That's what I was thinking.
Right here, yeah. You can see from in there, through there. Look.
Oh, right here.
Right here. You see, baby?
I can see your sword in the tree.
That's what I want. Right here looks about maybe 2 inches diameter.
Ooh.
See, look.
Jeez, it dented that baby. Look at that. Pretty juicy. Dude.
I remember when I first got this, I never wanted to bend it. It used to be a big deal. But now, whatever. I paid a lot of money for it, I know. But But I do plan on getting maybe hopefully a tougher sword. I'm hoping. Something that will take the beating I want to give to it. Okay, show them the cut, Si.
Okay.
Get in there and let them see it good. Like right here. See, I was so close to finishing it. I'm gonna hit it one more time and finish it. Get back to where you were so you can see it, Si. Get back, son.
Come on, baby. You don't want to get hurt. Do you want them to see the sword again?
Yep. Maybe I'll come down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way too because my kids are still here. Zayden, get back, son.
Get behind Sissy. Whoa! Almost hit me in the face.
Yeah, that isn't hot.
I know. Look at that.
Check it. And I hope that some of you can actually at least admire that I just hit the same cut second time in a row, full swing. I mean, I don't see any other new cuts in there. I went right in there and just finished the job. That's what I'm talking about.
Smells like pine.
Yeah, it does.
Smells.
I'm upset that my sword bends so easy. I paid 500 bucks for this SkyJiro. You guys said I could cut bamboo, all of that, and if I'm cutting little trees like this, point to the tree real quick. If I'm cutting little trees like that, get the top, sweetie, where I cut, so they can see. Okay, if I'm cutting stuff like that, and it's bending my sword, then you guys should not be charging, go back to me, then SkyJiro should not be charging $500 for a sword like this. I'm sorry. You know, your craftsmanship is nice, the handle's nice. They basically told me I paid $200 for the wrapping. Can you see the wrapping?
Yeah.
It's nice, but I mean, come on. This is loose. You know, it comes all the way up. You can see the wood handle. It was too much. I paid too much for this, and I got too happy, trigger happy on buying stuff. So my next purchase will be through Ryan's Swords. I like the way they work. I like their company. And don't get me wrong, I still like SkyJiro Forge, but I didn't like the fact that I was blamed for their mistake in my handle. You can hear it. You hear that? It shouldn't be sounding like that. And you know, you don't blame the customer for something, especially when I didn't do that. I would admit to it, integrity, like they said in their thing. And let's see. I mean, it's a great sword, but I honestly feel that they should only charge 200 bucks for this thing, in all reality. That's just what I'm saying. When I get my Ryan sword, we'll see. We'll compare.
Yeah.
Again, look at the tree I just chopped in two whacks, and actually cut the same cut with one swing. So that's awesome. And that feels pretty dry. So this stuff's a lot drier than I thought it was going to be. That's why it bent my sword.
So if it was wet,
I got it pretty straight. Go ahead. What was you saying, sweetie?
So if it was wet, it would be easier to cut?
Yes. It's always easier to cut when it's wet.
I didn't.
That's why they
really
tell
know.
you to cut bamboo wet.
That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
Because when bamboo is hard or dried out, it's extremely hard wood. Like, it will take chips out of your blade. If it's a crappy blade anyways.
Bamboo is
Damn,
wood?
my whole sword's like this now.
Great.
I just can't even believe I paid that much for this thing.
Hammer it down or?
No, it's just that they should have made it to where it flexes. Where's the flex? It should flex and bend back. If you're gonna pay 500 bucks, if I'd have known I was just paying for craftsmanship, I wouldn't have bought the damn thing. I was wanting to pay for the steel, the sword itself, the metal. So next time when I buy, I'm gonna tell them to put all the money into the blade. I don't care if I have any of this crap on here, just a plain wooden handle. I would be very happy with, as long as my blade is what I want it to be.
Yeah, so you basically paid for a good-looking sword.
Pretty much. A good-looking sword that is usable, and on their site said I could use it for cutting tatami mats in bamboo all day. But, I mean, the edge holds up on this. Don't get me wrong. It's good metal. It's 1070. I mean, it's decent. But I paid too much, and I feel this sword should only be 200 bucks. And they are charging way too much. You know, like if I pay 500 bucks, I mean, this thing, I feel it should have the heat flex to it. It should have the spring temper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm still happy with the sword, and this is going to be my sword. Like I said, I'm going to take out and beat the shit out of it. And then if it does wind up breaking and snapping from having to be bent back so many times, and I pray to God that nobody gets hurt if that does happen. However it breaks, I'll just make a wakizashi out of it, a short sword.
Wakizashi?
Wakizashi.
Wakasashi.
Yep. Okay, we're going to go to one more small little tree here. Let's see. Well, first I want to see the end cut of this.
Alright. It's a nice, decent...
See? You see the cut?
That's a pretty clean cut.
That's actually, I mean, I know I'm a beginner, but to be able to hit right in the exact same cut, full swing, I mean, I think that's pretty impressive myself, to be able to keep hitting in the same spot. Now it's my technique I need to get better, my motion, so I cut without bending.
Yeah.
You can do that, but you have to make sure everything is completely straight and your form is perfect. And mine isn't, I'll admit it. That's okay.
Yeah. Nobody's
Tell you
perfect.
what, though, I'm going to have some major cleaning to do on this thing, but that's alright.
Oh, come on, Zayden.
I'm going to come over here and take these branches off real quick.
So you're gonna chop this one?
I'm going lefty right now because of the position I'm in. What's that, Sienna? Am I gonna cut this one?
Yeah.
No.
Thank
But
gosh.
let them see this, that clean cut right there. Smooth. We need to find a little wetter wood.
And it's wet. Come on, Zayden.
This one looks like the mother.
You gonna chop this one?
Yep. Stand right over here, sweetie. About right there.
Over here, Zayden. Behind Sissy.
And no, I'm not going to chop straight into it, in case you guys are wondering. I watched some guys chop some tatami mats that were like 8 stacked up, you know, laying straight that way. And instead of hitting it straight, the old timer, he walked up and he was the only one to cut them almost all the way down, and he turned on it like this and cut it at an angle. So that's not
Should I show him or?
No, let me try one more time. That was a new technique. I'm gonna try just my regular swing here,
Whoa!
which was better. But I mean, you can see pretty much every swing I take on this is bending my sword. I want spring tempered. I think I want cold steel. It might only be 1055. But it's at least spring tempered. So it's going to take that beating that one can put out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was one fluid cut. I'm gonna try one more right down here on this thicker piece.
It's kind of dry, but but it has a little bit of moisture in it still.
Yeah.
Come on, Zayden. Ow. Gosh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Man, I can't take how bent my sword is. Whatever. Cyan, I want you to stand over here just in case the tip of the blade does break.
Okay. Over here, like I...
Two, Zayden. Over there.
Come on.
By Sissy. Get over there by sister. Now. Get up and go over by your sister.
Come on. Behind Sissy.
Behind Sissy. Get
Behind
up and
Sissy.
go behind sister.
Behind Sissy.
Zayden Boone Tryon. Get behind your sister. Okay, I learned my lesson. When I didn't listen to my brother when he kept telling me to get back when I was a kid, are you looking at me?
Yes.
When I was a kid, and I thought I was back far enough, and I wasn't, he threw the rock, it bounced off a bouncy ball, flew up and just smacked me right in the head. I mean, it just said, boom, almost flattened the ball, and it flew straight at me. This huge rock, and just clunk, and put a huge hole in my head.
Ow.
I have stitches, and my skull patched up, all that. It was gnarly.
You never told me that.
Alright, Sienna, quit looking around. You're the camera person. You need to focus on me and what I'm doing, okay?
Yes.
That's part of being the camera person. Yeah. Alright, I didn't bend it that time. One more turn. That was better. I was fooling around, just messing around, but that's a good clean cut.
Heck of dry.
I was just fooling around, as you can tell. You know, I had no form or nothing. I was just cutting and slinging and hacking. But all in all, the one thing I will say about the SkyJiro Forge swords is that it does hold an edge. I mean, there really isn't no ding on that. It's just that it bends. You know, which I know bending is part of it. There's got to be the bending and the carbon, so you have the brittle, the bend, all that stuff. I understand that completely. But isn't that what spring tempering's for? You know, after you get it the way you want it, you spring temper it so it flexes like a spring and goes right back. So, but anyways, I mean, that's a good cut. That's what, about, let's see, almost 2 inches thick. That was nice. I'm gonna try one more time.
Come on, Zayden.
Get back, son. Over by Sissy.
Don't worry, we'll be home soon, okay? Over here, please.
Ready?
Yeah.
Man, that aggravates me so bad. Come on.
Did it fall off?
Well, at least I'm not bending it as much. Well, you can see for yourself how that cut was. But I can tell you what's killing me is this. Right here, the movement is taking all my force. I need to find a tree that's standing straighter up.
Ow. That's one crooked looking tree.
Stay over there.
Okay.
Where you can see me.
Behind Sissy.
Good. Focus spot right here, because that's where I'm going to take it down. Stay back, son. Yeah.
Whoa.
Still just a little bent.
One cut though.
I mean, look. Look down it. Come on, SkyJiro 4s. Really? I mean, even though, okay, don't get me wrong, I love SkyJiro 4s. They made a good weapon. If I was to be using this for exactly what it was meant for, which is cutting human parts and stuff of that nature, this would be a very efficient weapon. And still is, by all means. But I just wanted to show the integrity and strength of it and the rattle in it. I've had this sword for how long now, Sai?
Not for a year, but for...
No, it's been since about April, I think. A little before April. Tax time is when I got it. So,
yeah, basically. So that's probably...
So tax time is when I got this. I've had it for a couple months. And today is definitely going to be my final review. I'll be taking it home, cleaning it, straightening it on the carpet as much as possible. And then I'll do one more recording on the final review on how I feel about it completely. But I mean, as you can see, it's not bad. It was a bad cut. I mean, you can see I hit and then I didn't keep a strong hold on the grip and it curved down. So that's what happened to that.
Looks good to me.
So I'm going to try to take it down just a little bit further right here.
Okay.
So get back, son.
Get behind Sissy.
Get behind your sister.
Behind.
Santa, you got to keep that focused. Taven, Zayden, get back. Dude. Santa, you get back too. You guys are too close. Too close.
I think it flew right through me. I'm just kidding.
Did I cut it?
Well, yeah. I felt the wind on it. I think it went past
But look,
me.
again. You see?
Ooh.
I mean, come on. A $500 sword should not bend like that. That's my problem. A $200 sword? Yeah. I have no problem with that. But I mean, good grief, man. How can you guys charge so much for something and then tell that person that their warranty might not be covered because you'll be able to tell what I've been cutting? Well, you want to tell what I've been cutting? Watch my videos. I've been honest with you guys completely, you know, and having, I don't know, I just wish that this thing wouldn't have been so easy, and I wish I wouldn't have been so quick to buy this one. It's a good sword, don't get me wrong, but I've talked to him, tried to get him to send me something else, a better integrity, to see if I can really show the people what their weapons and quality is all about. But they won't do it. So I figured, dude, I spent $500 to check their first bit of equipment. Why can't the next one be on them so I can show the people on how good their weapons are? So SkyJiro Forge, think about it. I mean, you guys do have great craftsmanship and your blacksmith do great work, but I mean, don't you guys ship this out to be spring tempered? If you're going to spend that much, if I'm going to spend that much money, I want spring tempered. Otherwise, if I'd have known that, I could have bought a 1055 carbon steel from Cold Steel spring tempered, and I think it would be tougher than this. So Cold Steel, if you're watching, I dare you to send me one of your katanas and we'll see what it can do. Send me a tough one, because I'm tough. And I'm going to put that through the test. And you can look right here and see. You know, I mean, that's thick.
Do you mind from?
Go for it.
Wow, you did really mess up a lot on this one.
You know, and that's the second cut, which was a lot better cut. I did pretty good on that one.
Yes, you did.
But, yeah. So, SkyJiro 4's, she's dirty, I know, but I'm going to take her home right now and clean her and oil her up again. Bend her back as straight as I can, because there's... Let me see the camera, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay, you see that? A $500 sword should not look like that. Come on, SkyJiro Forge, please. Send me something that's tougher, and I will retract every single one of my statements. I'm begging you to please watch this video. Alright, you guys. God bless, and